Indonesia will soon have 3 new provinces, namely South Papua, Central Papua, and Papua Mountains. The formation of the 3 provinces refers to the draft law on the new autonomous region of Papua Province, which has just been passed into law. The ratification of the bill was decided through the plenary meeting of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia, which was held at the Parliament Complex, Jakarta, Thursday, the 30th of June 2022. The following are the coverage areas of the 3 new provinces resulting from the division of Papua Province and their capital cities. 1. South Papua. The tribe that inhabits the South Papua region is the Marindanum. Merauke Regency, capital of Merauke. Mapai Regency, Asmat Regency, Boven Digawal County. 2. Central Papua. The majority of the tribes that inhabit the province of Central Papua are Mi. Nabaya Regency, capital of Timika. Paniai District, Mimika County, Dogiai County, Dayai County. Intan Jaya Regency, Peak District, Puchak Jaya Regency. 3. Papua Province Mountains. Papua Mountains is a landlocked province, not bordering water or sea. Jayawa Jaya Regency, capital of Wamena. Lani Jaya District, Central Mamberamo District. Nduga Regency, Tolokara District, Yahukimo County, Yalimo County. Star Mountain District.
PT Pertamina, Persero, again raised the price of LPG Bright Gas. This is in line with the increase in non-subsidized fuel oil, BBM, Pertamax Turbo, Pertamina Dex, and Dex Lite. Bright Gas non-subsidized LPG increased by around Rp. 2,000 per kilogram. Pertamax Turbo, RON 98, is adjusted to 16,200 Indonesian rupiah per litre, or an increase of 1,700 Indonesian rupiah per litre compared to the previous 14,500 Indonesian rupiah. Pertamina Dex, CN53, to 16,500 Indonesian rupiah, up 2,800 Indonesian rupiah compared to the previous 13,700 Indonesian rupiah per litre, and Dex Lite, CN51, to 15,000 per litre, up 2,050 Indonesian rupiah from the previous 12,950 Indonesian rupiah per litre.
The shootout occurred on Friday, the 8th of July 2022. The shooting took place at Inspector General Ferdi Sambo's house in the Duren Tiga area, Jakarta. According to the chronology of the National Police, the incident occurred on Friday, the 8th of July 2022, at 17:00. However, the case was only announced to the public on Monday, the 11th of July 2022. According to police headquarters information, Police J allegedly died after being involved in a shootout with Police E, who was referred to as Ferdi's aide. According to the National Police, Police J is the driver of Ferdi Sambo's wife, PC. The shootout between the 2 police officers was triggered by Police J, who was suspected of harassing PC. Police J allegedly entered the PC room and carried out acts of harassment to point a gun. The 5 projectiles from Police E all hit the target and caused 7 gunshot wounds to Police J's body. Meanwhile, Police E did not get hit by bullets at all. Based on the information obtained, it is known that Police E is a vertical rescue trainer and the #1 shooter in his unit. Separately, the family said there were a number of slashes suspected to be from a sharp weapon in the eyes, nose, mouth, and legs of the deceased's body, in addition to gunshot wounds to Police J's body. The gunshot wounds included the chest, hands and neck. This case is also considered to have left a number of irregularities, ranging from unnatural injuries on Police J's body, to the death of CCTV in all houses of Inspector General Ferdi Sambo. According to the South Jakarta Metro Police Chief, Budi Herdi Suzianto, his members removed the CCTV decoder at the police complex. The location of the post is close to the official residence of Inspector General Ferdi Sambo, which is the scene of the case. The CCTV decoder was replaced the day after the shootout incident. The location of the post is close to the official residence of Inspector General Ferdi Sambo, which is the scene of the case. The CCTV decoder was replaced the day after the shootout incident. Meanwhile, regarding the CCTV inside Inspector General Ferdi Sambo's house, the police had previously stated that the decoder was damaged, so they did not get a recording of the bloody incident. National Police Chief General Listio Sigurd on Monday, the 18th of July 2022, officially deactivated Inspector General Ferdi Sambo. Recently, 2 other high-ranking police officers were also disabled as of Wednesday, the 20th of July 2022, namely Brigadier General Hendra Kurniawan and the South Jakarta Metro Police Chief, Budi Herdi Susianto. The National Police of the Republic of Indonesia stated that it would conduct a re-autopsy or exhumation of the body of Police Nofriansya Yosua Huta Barat or the police. This was decided after the National Police held a meeting related to the initial case of the case that killed Police J at the National Police Criminal Investigation Unit, Jakarta, Wednesday, the 20th of July 2022. The National Police stated that the investigation team had found closed-circuit television, CCTV, camera footage that could reveal the case of the death of Police Nofriansya Yosua Huta Barat or Police J.
The Metro Jaya Regional Police said that investigators had named 30 suspects in the case of revealing the land mafia in the Jakarta and Bekasi areas. Of the 30 people, 13 of them are officials and employees of the Regional Office of the National Land Agency, BPN. Dozens of these suspects are suspected of being involved in the land mafia by issuing land certificates that should be the rights of the victims. There are 12 victims of this land mafia, starting from government assets, then legal entities, and individuals. This modus operandi starts from the most conventional, meaning they use false data. Then, if one location does not yet have a certificate, fake data is created in collaboration with unscrupulous persons, eventually becoming a certificate. The perpetrators deliberately hindered the process of applying for a complete systematic land registration, PTSL, when the certificate should have taken a long time. And instead the data was changed, replaced by someone else's identity.
Former Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa finally sent his resignation letter and was accepted by the Sri Lankan Parliament on Friday, the 15th of July 2022, after fleeing to the Maldives and finally landing in Singapore. He fled his country after hundreds of thousands of protesters took to the streets of Colombo and managed to occupy his official residence and office. Voting to decide the new president will take place on Wednesday, the 20th of July 2022. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is an ally of Rajapaksa, has been sworn in as acting president until then. Many countries are vulnerable to crises, quoted from the Associated Press. According to the June 2022 Global Crisis Response Group report, many countries are vulnerable to crises. Some 1.6 billion people in 94 countries face at least one dimension of the food, energy and financial system crisis. Then about 1.2 billion of these people live in countries that are very vulnerable to the cost of living due to various crises that occur. The causes of the crisis varied, one of which was the war between Russia and Ukraine, which increased the spike in food and fuel prices. In addition, the COVID-19 pandemic, which is still sweeping the world, has disrupted tourism and business activities. Meanwhile, short-term loans with higher interest to finance the COVID-19 pandemic have also made countries experience a buildup of debt. According to the United Nations, more than half of the world's poorest countries are in debt trouble.
Pertamina's tanker truck fatal accident occurred in Sibabur, Bekasi, West Java, Monday, the 18th of July 2022, at around 15:29. The chronology of the incident began when the Pertamina truck was traveling from the alternative direction of Sibabur to SriLanka. When the truck arrived near the Sibabur CBD traffic light, the fuel-laden vehicle hit another vehicle. It is suspected that the collision occurred due to the declining contour of the road in the Sibabur CBD traffic light area, thus making Pertamina's tanker truck then pushing the vehicle in front of it. The data from the field that we obtained were 10 people died instantly and 5 people were injured. The dead and injured were then evacuated by officers from the scene to the hospital.